Last problem of functions of modeling. Example 6. A theater owner wants to divide a 3,600 seat theater into 3 sections, with tickets cost $40, $70, and $100 depending on the section. He wants to have twice as many $40 tickets as the sum of the other types of tickets, and he wants to earn $192,000 from a full house. Find how many seats he should have in each section. Okay, so again, we have 3 different types of tickets that cost $40, $70, and $100. So you can make this be F, S, and H if you want, but this one's not too bad to just call X, Y, and Z. So I'm just going to go ahead and do X, Y, and Z. So because we have 3 different types of tickets, I should have 3 equations that I am setting up. My first equation has to do with the total amount of seats that I have. So I know when I add up the total amount of seats for $40 tickets, $70 tickets, and $100 tickets, I should have 3,600 seats. So my first equation is X plus Y plus Z equals 3,600. My second equation might be the most confusing of all the equations. I had to reread it multiple times. It says he wants to have twice as many $40 tickets as the sum of the other types of tickets. What's confusing is where this twice is. We want to do 2x because these are right next to each other. But this word of right here usually means parentheses. So I want the sum of the other types of tickets, meaning the 70 and 100, and I need twice the sum of these tickets. So we have my $40 tickets, which is X, equals 2 times twice the sum of X and Y. Okay, and if I can remember when we get our X, Y, and Z, I'm going to show you how when we plug all those values in, that these will be equal to each other. And then my third equation has to do with this money. How much does the $40 tickets cost? Well, obviously 40, so we have 40x. My $70 ticket, so 70y. My $100 ticket, 100z equals my total amount of revenue. There are my 3 equations there. Now, these are not all in the right form. Equation 1 and 3 are in the right form. You have x, y, z equals a number, x, y, z equals a number. This one is not in the right form, though. So I wrote this a little too big. I'll have to kind of squeeze this in here. First up, I distribute that 2 into my y and my z. I'm going to have x equals 2y plus 2z. And now I can put this into the right form. My x is on the right side, but then I'm going to have to subtract my 2y over, subtract my 2z over, and I'm just out of room. That's going to equal 0. So this is my second equation, now wrote in the right form. And I'm going to get crazy with it. We'll put some tape here. Oh, already removed. There we go. Okay. So it doesn't move there. So my augmented matrix. My x column, I'm using this equation, and this equation. My x is 1, 140. My y column is 1, negative 2, 70. My z is 1, negative 2, 100. Here's my equals. And it equals 3,600, 0, and 192,000. I also made that very big, so we're going to squeeze this in here. So we're going to use our RREF command. And I know I should get my diagonal of ones and zeros everywhere else. So let's put this into our matrix. Second, x to the -1. Come over here to edit. And this is a 3x4. And put in your values. And make sure you check everything before you get out. And I like mine. Pause if you need some more time. So I'm going to hit second mode. And I'm just going to arrow up here. Find my new numbers. So I should have made this a little bit bigger too. Just not doing this very well here. And so there are my numbers. So word problems need word answers. This is my X, my Y, and my Z column, which X represented my $40 tickets. Y represented my $70 tickets. And Z represented my $100 ticket. So my $40 tickets, we need 2,400 seats. My $70 tickets, we need 800 seats. And my $100 tickets, we need 400 seats. So to kind of go back and show you that one equation there. That confusing equation was that he wants twice as many $40 tickets as the sum of the other types of tickets. If you add these together, 800 and 400 give you 1,200. He has twice as many $40 tickets as the sum, since this is 1,200, when you add them together, as the sum of the other two tickets, right? Twice as many $40 tickets as the sum of the other. And when you plug this into the equation, it makes sense. We have 2,400 equals 2 times 800 plus 400. 800 plus 400 gives me 1,200 times 2 does equal 2,400. So the equation works and it meets the requirement of that statement right there. So that is it, guys. I had a pleasure teaching you. Hope to see you around campus. And good luck as you move on in your school.